few months back, YouTube showed me a get-rich-quick ad, and naturally I skipped it as soon as I could. Then 3 weeks ago, YouTube served it up again, and this time I started to watch. Some of it is unintentionally funny, but most of it makes the most outrageous claims. I'm interested in adverts, and I'm interested in scams, so I thought I'd make a video about it. One of the things about YouTube ads is that you can't rewind them once they are running. And that means adverts like this can get away with saying a lot of dodgy things because they know you can't go back and check what they just said. YouTube also does not include adverts it has served you in your YouTube history, but they are accessible from your Google history for some reason. That's how I got this recording. Here we go then.
Hi there, my name is Michael Crawford. Yes, that guy you might have read about in Forbes and other financial magazines.
In truth, the only Michael Crawford I've heard of is the actor Michael Crawford, who played the accident-prone sitcom character Frank Spencer, was the Tom Cruise of his day for his wacky stunts, and went on to great acclaim in The Phantom of the Opera.
The governor told me I should try and help the prisoners.
Yes, but you were holding the ladder.
They lied to me, Betty. They told me they wanted to get their football back.
At this stage, the script is flattering us by suggesting that we read financial magazines.
I'm also called the Wall Street Wizard, the Millionaire Trader, and the nicest rich guy in the world.
4 names! That's amazing! He's almost like Gandalf. So Michael is cementing his reputation as a big noise in the world of finance. It all sounds pretty impressive, even if I have never encountered any of these names before.
So why those names? Well, because I love money. As you can see, I make a lot of money. I'm very good at it. This is my own private jet. I'm just back from one of the many holidays I take every year all around the world.
It seems a trifle odd that Michael has parked his own private jet right outside the hangar of SunQuest, which appears to be an air charter company that operates in Salem and Van Nuys. Surely the filmmakers haven't just hired a jet for a couple of hours in order to give a false impression? Though I have noticed it is a popular feature of get-rich-quick adverts that the presenter will show off their expensive lifestyle, whether that's owning expensive things like jets and jewellery, living in or holidaying somewhere exotic, or attending pricing events. This is all to reinforce their status and make you a bit jealous, before telling you that you can share in the booty.
But I'm not your average jerk millionaire. I'm also a well-known philanthropist. I love to help people more than anything else. And I do this on a regular basis, or you might have read some articles about me before. This is how you probably ended up on this website today. Anyway, today is your lucky day. I'm about to transform you into my next success story. And no, I don't want anything in return. I don't need anything from you. If you read about me in Forbes, you know that I help people making a lot of money for free.
So, Michael has set up his stall. He's rich, successful, often appears in Forbes, and he wants to help us out of the goodness of his heart.
I just need a few minutes of your time right now, and I will show you how you can make money like this.
Michael mentions a few minutes, but the ad runs for over half an hour. How is he going to fill the time? Spoiler alert! With constant repetition of the messages that he can make us rich, that it won't cost us anything, that it is easy, that this is a secret that rich people are keeping from common folks like us, that he invented a special technology that nobody else possesses, and that he's a really nice guy.
Do you see that? And these were regular people just like you with no particular skills, and I turned them into millionaires overnight. And no, they didn't have any money either. You can make this kind of money as much as $10,000 in a single day starting today for free. It's easy. Over 350 people to this date have already done that. So come with me, because I want you to be next. We ready, Tasha?
Absolutely. After you.
Thank you.
Michael doesn't look as if he's familiar with getting into the private jet he owns. The filmmaker was clearly very proud of the footage of the jet plane taxiing, taking off and flying through the air. Most people would have cut it, as it doesn't add anything. Okay, now we've switched to some stock footage that may suggest Michael is flying via Hawaii. see Michael at his ease in his own private jet. I don't know, I think if I was a millionaire and I bought a private jet, I would probably get one that I could comfortably sit in without my head scraping the side of the cabin. Perhaps Michael is one of those eccentric millionaires you read about, and certainly not just sitting in a chartered jet. I did wonder if the jet remained on the ground the whole time and the filmmakers just moved lights past the windows. But after I watched this, I checked online and it was actually in flight. It's strange that the filmmakers never film out of the windows though. Perhaps the view out of the windows wouldn't have actually matched Hawaii. As it is Michael's own private jet, it seems a little odd that he's got a big sign with his company logo plastered to the back.
So I'm on my way to the Quantum Code headquarters to show people for the first time on camera how regular people have been making millions.
Michael says it's the first time on camera, making this sound as if it's something of an exclusive. Yet this advert was made several years ago, and when I looked at it, it had over 2 million views.
Yes, millions of dollars, thanks to a highly sophisticated piece of software executing calculations at speeds nobody has ever heard of before. If you are struggling financially and you're looking for a way to get out of it fast without being asked anything in return, please give me a few minutes of your time, as we will be only showing this today, and it looks like this video won't be up for too long.
Michael suggests that the video won't be up for too long, implying that somebody may try to shut him down, building up the scarcity of what he is offering.
Ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer? Do you want to know how some of the wealthiest people in the world, some of these guys here on Wall Street, and their rich and powerful friends make their money?
Michael says, here on Wall Street. Maybe the script originally intended to have him making a speech in the financial centre, rather than on a plane.
Yeah, don't listen to what they tell you. Don't believe for a minute anything you have been told before.
Michael struggles with a folding table that you would expect him to be familiar with, what with this being his own private jet and everything. It's quite sad that Michael and Tasha have only one computer between them.
Have the laptop, Tasha? Thank you. Look at the names on this list. Check out how much they are making per day. Anything between $10,000 to up to $100,000 per day.
Previously, Michael said you could make up to $10,000 per day. Now it's $10,000 to $100,000 per day. That's inflation for you. I've got a tip for how you can make money just like this in the comfort of your own home. Ready? You just type made-up names and large amounts of wonga in a spreadsheet. It's as easy as that. The money and the people named don't actually have to exist.
You can see why some of them, including myself, are able to afford their own private jet and the finest things in life. Now don't feel bad. I'm not showing you this to rub it in your face. None of these people are better than you.
No, Michael. These people aren't better than me. Mainly because they don't exist. But thank you, Mr. Crawford, for not patronising me for being poor. You're a swell. God bless you, Governor. Shine your shoes, mister. You're a man of the people, and there are no airs and graces about you, despite you being one of the knobs, and no mistake.
They're not smarter. They haven't studied harder. They don't come from rich families. They're just regular folks like you and I that happen to have only one advantage over you. They know about the quantum code. Oh, wait a second. I just got a message from one of the guys I shared the system I was telling you about with. Look at this.
This doesn't sound stilted and under-rehearsed at all. No, really.
Oh wow, Michael, look at this. Just made another $16,000 today. This is crazy. My wife is crying for joy right now. You changed our lives. We went from broke to millionaires this year. Thank you so much. We don't know what to say. You are amazing.
It's definitely amazing that Michael would receive that glowing customer testimonial right at this point in his spiel. What are the chances of that happening?
Great. You won't believe how good I feel when I get messages like this. Yeah, I've been getting quite a few of these lately. Stick around and soon I'll be getting one from you too. And if you're asking why, well, because of something called quantum code. You'll find out everything from the team who developed this many years ago. But we are talking about the only, I repeat, the only 100% guaranteed way to make profits every day forever.
100% guaranteed? That's truly unbelievable.
Yes, forever. Unlimited amount of profits for an unlimited amount of time. And today I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for free forever. I don't want anything from you. And look around. I surely don't need anything from you, especially your hard-earned money.
Here's your drink.
Thank you very much, Tasha.
Mr. Crawford, we're about to land.
Thanks, Tasha. Okay, we're about to land. You're going to love this. Let's get straight to the quantum headquarters.
That's the last we will ever see of Tasha. I'm disappointed, as I thought she was going to be the breakout character in the show, like Daryl in The Walking Dead or Penguin in Gotham. Michael even nicks Tasha's MacBook, as the prop will be required for use in other scenes later on.
I'm about to introduce you to the guys who can change your life today. Not in a year, not in a month. I'm talking about changing your life today. These are the guys who have changed the lives of over 200 people that you saw on the list, including myself and some pretty famous rich guys. I'm sure you recognize some of the ones on that list.
The brief view we got of the spreadsheet didn't give us time to recognise any of the names. But the filmmakers want to give the impression that well-known rich people use Michael's product. They don't, of course. By the way, the jet Michael was flying in, N62WD, was built in 1996. You might have expected Michael to buy a new model straight off the production line, seeing as he's so rich. But perhaps he's one of those frugal millionaires you hear about.
And here's the best part. What you are about to see does not require any investment of any sort. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a single penny in your pocket. So pay close attention, because I am ready to make a $1,000 bet with you right now that what you are about to see will change your life, guaranteed.
Michael makes a $1,000 bet, which you will never mention again. And he doesn't explain if there's any way you can claim.
I am talking about showing you something that has generated over $1 billion to this day. And today you can get a cut of that $1 billion pie too.
I wonder what a $1 billion pie tastes like. Probably a bit papery. In most of the video, there are foreign subtitles that have been covered up with English text, but they forgot to do that for this sequence. In this totally natural exchange, we see that everybody who works for Quantum Code wears the same uniform with the company logo. It's like a burger restaurant franchise. I know some companies have a dress code, but this takes it to ridiculous extremes.
Hey, Michael. Just back from your trip?
Yeah, just got back, drove straight here from the airport. I want the guys to see your handiwork.
Oh, you sure do love flying around in that quantum jet of yours.
Well, I like to travel a lot, as you know, and it's one of the perks of using a fully automated system that works for you 24/7.
You're a lucky man. Hey, I'm glad you're here. The guys wanted to show you some results they're getting off of the new quantum software. You're going to love it. Everyone's going to love it. Who doesn't like free money, right?
Right, can't wait to see this. And if the quantum team has made the new version of the software even more profitable, the guys watching are going to love this too. Hey, Vlad, I'm going to be in there in a minute. I want to tell the folks a little bit more about what we're doing here.
All right, boss.
Morning. So, why did I call my company and the system Quantum Code? Because as I was saying, it's a 100% guaranteed way to make profits every day, forever. Yes, forever. Unlimited amount of profits for an unlimited amount of time. No losses. And the winners never stops. Money keeps coming in forever.
What Michael says here is unbelievable.
It's very easy when you developed a near quantum speed technology. The reason why we never lose is pretty simple. Our system is faster than anybody else, so we are always one step ahead of any other person or machine placing trades on the markets, no matter what market it is. This is why we trademarked this quantum speed technology. And if you wonder why you never heard of this before, well, you actually did. We were featured on many financial and technology magazines. You just didn't know who were the people behind it until now.
Again, Michael flatters us by suggesting we are always nosing through the financial press.
That's mainly because wealthy people don't normally like to share their secrets. And the reason is they are greedy. And unfortunately, most of them feel better about themselves when they see you struggling, working at a 9 to 5 and barely making it to the end of the month. But I'm not like that. I'm not one of them. This is why in the past I let people into this secret system who had no money whatsoever, because I know what it feels like to be broke, to struggle to find the money to feed your newborn kid. I was once there too, many years ago.
Michael says he used to be one of us. He's not like those nasty millionaires. This is designed to give him credibility and make him seem friendly and approachable, and not a guy who's looking to rip you off.
I'll tell you more in a moment. But first, let me show you this. Yes, that's almost $45 million sitting there, and that's just one of my accounts. But this is not even the best part. There are other multimillionaires out there using our quantum code software, so yes, I do make over $10 million per year, but some make much more than me. But what I want you to understand, this not only gives you an almost unlimited amount of money, it also gives you freedom. In a moment, I'm going to take you to where we get together to brainstorm the latest updates to our quantum code software and check results from my account and the accounts from other users to make sure everything is running smoothly. I bought this building a couple of years ago so that we had all our staff working full-time in the same facility.
Michael says he bought the building, but earlier the video displays another logo on the door which shows that the building is in fact owned by Shorenstein, who, according to their website, invest in office and mixed-use properties located in dynamic markets across the United States. So the filmmakers may just have rented a serviced office from Shorenstein for the purposes of the video and slapped the quantum logo everywhere.
To keep tweaking and improving our trading software, the one based on our trademark system called Quantum Code. But before I introduce you to my team, let me first introduce myself. My name is Michael Crawford, and I am the CEO and founder of this company, Quantum Code. And although I am a multimillionaire thanks to this software, I was actually not the first one to make 7 figures per year using it. You see, I was one of the guys working in New York for a big firm, doing high-frequency trading for a lot of wealthy people. We took care of the portfolio of some of the most influential investors in the country and made so much money, so much that, as I showed you before, quite a few of them ended up making an average of $10,000 to $100,000 per day. 5 days per week, like clockwork. No losses, 100% wins, 100% guaranteed, simply because of near quantum speed from our trading software. And this was all thanks to my own creation, a system I fully developed together with a team of tech wizards from all over the country that used what we called NQS technology, which means near quantum speed.
Well, Michael, in that case, shouldn't your company be called Near Quantum, not just Quantum?
Now, I know you probably never traded in your life and you don't know the first thing about trading, but that's okay. Truth be told, I don't know much about it either. Because you see, we reinvented the whole concept of making money trading. Rather than studying the markets for years and spending 12 hours a day analyzing the markets and trying to predict what is going to happen and still getting it wrong most of the time, I realized that all of that could be bypassed by an exact formula. This is not about knowing the markets, stock, binary, forex, forget all of that. It's all about technology. It's all about having the right piece of software working for you to generate 100% wins guaranteed. Our quantum code system is 100% automated, and the software works for us 24/7 and with 100% accuracy, no human error, no human emotions. And the results speak for themselves. Just take a look at this. Since 2006, our software produced over $1 billion in profits. Yes, that's billion with the B. For many clients from the firm where I used to work, for myself, for my family, and for many other people I shared this software with once I decided to leave that firm in New York and keep working on this technology on my own, with my own team. This is when we started my company, Quantum Code, alongside some of the tech team that used to work for me when I first created this technology. And today I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for free forever. Let's go meet some of these guys.
No, this might be the phone.
I brought these guys with me, and rather than keeping them on a miserable salary like they used to get when we worked on Wall Street, I made these guys partners. They develop and improve the software on a daily basis and make millions of dollars in profits every year because of that. Morning, everyone.
Hey, boss.
How's everybody doing?
Great. Awesome. We're doing such cool stuff here. Yeah.
Good.
They all sound jolly convincing and hyped up, and it's a wonder of modern technology that 4 guys can do all this high-speed computing on a mix of fairly standard Mac and PC laptop computers that don't appear to have the screens turned on.
I'd like to introduce everyone to my team, and especially the head of my team, Sergey. Hey, Sergey, I'd like you to tell the people a little bit more about the software and show what it does on a real live money account like yours.
Sure, boss. Why don't we go back to my office and I'll show you on my computer.
Why is Sergey working in here when he should be in his office?
That's great.
Thanks, Robert. No problem. You're going to love it.
This is a trick used on classic Doctor Who and Blake 7, where you film the same corridor several times from different angles to make the set look bigger.
I'm excited about this, Sergey.
Got some really exciting stuff happening right now. Okay, just put this up here. So basically, as Michael mentioned before, we developed a technology based on what we called NQS, which stands for near quantum speed. Now, we spent years developing and tweaking this technology, but to put it into simple words, what it does is it simply analyzes the markets and scrapes other people or institution trades and beats them by buying and selling before them, leveraging the advantage of making the required calculations faster than them. Now, I know it might sound complicated.
This explanation doesn't make a great deal of sense. Sergey appears to claim that the software knows what other traders will do before they take action, which would be precognition, and is impossible. It also assumes that those other traders were definitely going to do something that would be profitable, when one of the main points about investing is that nothing is guaranteed. The value of investments can go down as well as up, and the vast majority of people who trade complex financial instruments end up losing all their money. My rule of thumb for money is, do I understand the explanation for how my money might grow? If I can replace the explanation I've been given with, "Well, my young friend, I achieved these astonishing financial results by casting a magic spell," and the two things make just as much sense in my mind, then I'm going to run away from that so-called investment, so-called opportunity. Very fast. I do have some magic beans I can sell you. No thanks.
And, well, the technology behind it actually is. But to understand why you get 100% wins, guaranteed profits, no losses, it's because our system is faster and hence beats everybody else at their own game. It's all about the speed of calculation and execution. Nothing to do with knowing about trading in the markets. And there are no surprises, because no matter what direction the market goes, we can anticipate everyone else's moves and make a guaranteed profit from it. So it doesn't matter if the market crashes or anything, we'll always be ahead of the curve. Okay, so this is 100% guaranteed. There is no guesswork whatsoever, okay? The system has not failed to predict the correct direction of the market since 2006. Humans always react the same way to certain types of events, and because of that, our software is able to read the future, so to speak. So you're basically guaranteed profits for life, for as long as you keep the software active, and forever after that, really. So look at this. Let me show you my very own trading account. And there are profits every day. Each trade every day has been a winner, and this is day after day, month after month, year after year, non-stop. You see that? So I keep around $1 million in this trading account, okay? And I withdraw, I don't know, as much as $100,000 a week in profits, okay? And well, I don't make as much as Michael or some of his celebrity friends, as they've been using quantum codes since the early days that they had in Wall Street, but I'm pretty happy with what I'm making.
Well, don't worry, Sergey. Looking at your account, it looks like you'll be making 8 figures per year pretty soon.
I hope so.
But Sergey and I, as well as the members I showed you on that list that he's talking about, are not the only ones who have been making a ton of money from the quantum code system. In fact, let me show you how we turned regular guys, people who never even heard about binary trading in their life, into millionaires. This could be you next month, too. Just pay close attention as I'll tell you what you need to do. And as I said, don't worry. It's not going to cost a single cent. As you have seen, we're making quite a lot of money. So the last thing we need is to take money from people such as yourself, probably struggling to make it to the end of the month. Let's head over to my own office. I want to show you something else. Thanks, Sergey. I appreciate it.
Hey, take care, boss. Thanks.
Okay, I want you to meet some of the people I have helped in the past. Regular people like you that are now making a ton of money, and they don't know anything about trading. And most important, they didn't have any money to invest. They didn't even have time to spend at the computer, as some of them had a full-time job or they were busy taking care of their children or loved ones. And remember, after this, I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for free forever. Okay, so let's call Robert from England. We gave him full and 100% free access to our quantum code last month. Let's see what he's up to.
This hilariously bad performance is one of the reasons I wanted to do this video. This customer is supposed to be English, but he sounds nothing like anybody from Britain.
Hi Robert, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go. Good day, Michael. How are you, mate? Yes, I can hear you.
G'day isn't something British people say unless they are pretending to be a stereotypical Australian. As Robert is supposed to be English, it is possible the scriptwriter wanted to sound posh and wrote, "Good day." Not that that is something we say either. But you can always rely on an actor to bring their own interpretation to the part. The word mate is also wrong for this character in this context. Robert's accent is a hoot, ranging from received pronunciation, poshness, to Dick Van Dyke style cockney within a single sentence.
Robert, we are having great success with helping people with quantum code, and I was showing potential candidates for the next round of beta testers some proofs of how powerful our system really is. Do you mind sharing your story with them?
Oh, certainly, Michael. I was invited about 2 months ago to be one of the first beta testers of version 7 of the quantum code software. I just came across you chaps over the internet, and I didn't know the first thing about trading, binary, or just making money in general, to be honest. Michael and his team helped me out with the setup, and within literally the first 10 minutes, there was profit sitting in my brokerage account. And now look at this. It's been just over 2 months, and I went from not having a single cent to me name to $134,720, and the money just keeps coming in.
Robert says he didn't have a cent to me name, when if he lived in Britain, he'd say penny.
I didn't have a single loss so far. 100% wins, 100% on autopilots, and my life literally changed overnight. Thanks to Michael and his team and the quantum code system.
You're welcome, Robert. I'm glad we could help. Congrats again for your success and on the new lifestyle. I saw the new Range Rover you just bought. Looks great.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. Now you already see with your own eyes the system makes a ton of money and 100% on autopilot. But I also want to show you something I might not have mentioned before. This system works in every market and for people in any country. Of course, we are based in the US, but our members are from all over the world, and they are all making a lot of money and experience 0 losses. In fact, you just met Robert, who's from England. So now let me try and call another one of our latest members, Cindy, who is from South Africa. She just texted me a few hours ago this screenshot of her account. You see, Cindy was also one of our latest beta testers for version 7 of the quantum code software, and she too got her copy of the system for free. Everything free, remember that. And look at that. She now makes as much as $6,673 without knowing a single thing about trading. Okay, Cindy doesn't seem to be online right now. Looks like she's out enjoying the almost $7,000 our software made for her today. Hey, Why not? The software takes care of everything on autopilot, so she can be out shopping all day if she wants to.
What century was this script written in?
Isn't that just typical of a woman? She's gone out shopping.
Now Michael's going to talk to Mark, who appears to have heard of Australia once or twice and seen a written description of the way people talk there. What the hell, he seems to think. He'll give it a go and it'll sound convincing.
I see another member, Mark Abrahams from Australia, is online. Let's have him on a quick call so he can share his experience with you guys. Hey Mark, how are you, my friend?
Hey Michael, how you going? It's going great, thanks. I mean, your software just keeps making me money. You were serious when you said it never loses. Look at that. My bank account is really growing at near quantum speed.
Yes, we were actually allowed to trademark that name because it really does that. It's the only trading software guaranteed to make money for as long as you keep it on. Unlimited amount of wins, unlimited amount of money. It's 100% guaranteed because we leverage the execution speed. So listen, buddy, do you mind sharing your experience live on this call? I have some potential new members that we're accepting, especially now that we're releasing the very latest version of the system. You know we like to get some new people in for free. They are great beta testers and we just love to change their lives.
Well, Michael, what can I say? You really do love changing people's lives. Let me show you guys. I was one of the people who was allowed in when Michael and his team released version 6.0. I believe of the quantum code. This was about 4 months ago and I didn't know anything about trading. Heard about these guys on the news, read an article on Forbes about quantum computing, and I knew they were responsible for making billions of dollars to people in Wall Street. And I heard about these guys in Wall Street and their friends who get super rich thanks to this system. So when I got the opportunity to join in for free, I just jumped at it. And take a look at this. I started with just $250 that I borrowed from a friend as I was dead broke, and the quantum code system made $386,830 in profits from it in just 4 short months. So yeah, this system is guaranteed to work and was the best thing that happened in my life. Michael, I literally love you more than my own family. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me, mate.
Thank you, Mark. Now you're making me blush. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
We've repeatedly been told that all this is free. But here for the first time, Mark said he had to borrow $250 from a friend to get started. And if you're gambling with somebody else's money, then that's definitely a danger signal.
You do know I love to help people. This is just who I am. You see, I'm not your typical jerk millionaire. I'm not the guy going around rubbing his success and his money under people's noses. I actually feel blessed to have the opportunity to pay it forward. Of course, I feel extremely fortunate to be able to make millions of dollars per year and only work a couple of hours per day. It gives me the time and the meaning to enjoy life and the people I love. But even more than that, I feel I was blessed with the opportunity to help the world, to help people in need, as I know what it feels like to have money. Believe me, I was probably poorer than most people you know. I made a mission in life to be successful in order to provide for my family and to help people in need. This is why I decided to quit from the firm where I developed the near quantum speed technology and started making our customers a ton of money. I was very happy to help, but I didn't like the fact that I wasn't in control of all that money being made. I couldn't help the small guy benefit from years of research in my work. All the profits were going into the hands of greedy Wall Street guys and their shady friends. Heck, even the very people who helped me develop the quantum code system were kept away from the profits being generated. Those guys, the ones you met here in my office before, they slaved 16 hours per day and developed a system that was generating billions of dollars, yet they were on minimum salary. That's why I took them away from that company, and together we launched this company, Quantum Code Incorporated, that aims to generate a lot of money from trading, but with the clear goal to distribute that wealth in a better way.
I suspect that company doesn't actually exist. Michael says they want to distribute the wealth they make in a better way. And I'm sure these characters are doing exactly that, because, with all due respect, literally none of them looks as if they have a large disposable income.
These guys are millionaires and are also happy to help the small guys like you. They have my same vision for this company, and this is why they work very hard, but still with a smile on their face. Right now, I want to show you how easy it is for you to make money, and I want to show you that I put my money where my mouth is. Right now, for the first time on camera, I want to show you version 8 of the Quantum Code software. Today I'm giving 20 people the opportunity to get it for free, forever. Nothing to buy, no strings attached, nothing, zero, nada, niente. You see, my team has been working on this software 24/7 for the last decade, constantly updating its algorithms to make sure our near quantum speed technology that is the core of the system always stays up to date with this ever-evolving world and the way we absorb information. And every time we make a new big update, we open the doors to 20 new people from around the world. Anybody can qualify. No need for money or experience. If you know how to navigate the internet, you qualify, as all you need to do is press a button. Here, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do live on camera. It's a few-step process. This is what you will be doing only a few minutes from now. And again, you get everything for free. Don't worry, we already make plenty of money on our own. Okay, so guys, I have opened a brand new broker account, deposited $250 for the software to trade with, connected the Quantum Code software to my new broker account, and activated it on auto trade.
Now Michael is staking $250 when he just said you don't have to pay anything.
So that's it. We can just sit back and relax and let the software find the 100% guaranteed winning trades through the near quantum speed technology. We don't need to do anything else besides collect the profits. While we are waiting for the Quantum Code to do its thing on this new account, let me show you what it's been doing on my other account. Okay, this is my main account, the one that I have been trading with for over 10 years. As you can see, in June alone, our system made an incredible $849,826. Not bad if you consider it did this 100% on autopilot and was zero risk.
The year stated here is 2016, so it's odd that Michael is inviting 20 people today for this version of his software 7 years later.
In fact, take a look at this. Our system never failed to make a profit since day one. It's simply bulletproof because of the near quantum speed technology, literally predicting market movement at least 60 seconds before they happen with 100% accuracy. Okay guys, looks like my workday is finished here. I checked on my team for the latest updates, checked on my members to make sure they're doing fine and making money, checked that my own trading account is making the usual 6 figures per week. I guess my workday is done. The last thing I need to do is show you how much a brand new account like the one you are about to make is going to make you on your first day. We started the software on the new account just a few minutes ago. Let's give it a little longer. 1 hour is really all it needs. So I'm going to head back home and we can check together from there. After that, you get the chance to be one of the 20 people getting this new version of the Quantum Code system and software for free. Let's go. I'm about to turn you into my next success story. I'm about to make you a millionaire. You are about to make thousands of dollars in just a few short minutes from now. Come on, let's head home. What you should really be excited about is that you are going to be making a lot of money and still have the time to enjoy life. Do what you love with the people you love. This money comes in 100% on autopilot. Okay, here we are. This is where I like to spend most of the day when the sun is out. As I mentioned before, making millions of dollars per year is great, but having the chance to have as much free time as you want while the software works on autopilot for you is what makes this amazing.
Is that an automatic swimming pool cleaner behind Michael? Is he one of those eccentric millionaires you hear about who keeps koi carp in his swimming pool? Or is there a shark in this picture?
Okay, let's check that account I opened just an hour ago to see where we're at. Wow. Look at this. There's $3,580 in profit already. Can you see this, guys? Live in front of your eyes. I showed you exactly what you will be doing. You saw it only took a few minutes. And when I logged back into the account, here it is. The first $2,330 is already in the account and ready to be spent. So I see a lot of you guys sending me messages about wanting a piece of the action.
It is unclear how Michael sees a lot of guys wanting a piece of the action. He doesn't appear to have received any messages on his phone or Tasha's MacBook.
Remember, there are only 20 of you that I can accept into the new beta test program for this latest version of Quantum Code, version 8.
Seeing as Michael is a self-described philanthropist who loves helping people, it's a bit odd that he is restricting the number of people he's willing to help to just 20. Anybody would think he was just trying to give the impression of scarcity, and there are only a few bottles of digital snake oil to go around.
As I've already shown you, this system works all the time and for everybody. No matter if they don't have much money.
Hold on, Michael. Throughout this video, you've been saying people get it free. Now you say it doesn't matter if they don't have much money. Could there be, by any chance, a catch?
Or any skills, as it simply copies other people and institution trades and leverages its speed to make a profit. It's 100% bulletproof. It never lost a single trade because it simply beats the competition as soon as there's a new market movement. It's like reading the future. It's 100% guaranteed. It generated billions of dollars in profits, and it made some of the users so much money, they are some of the richest people on the planet. And we can't complain either. You saw me making tens of millions of dollars with it.
No, Michael, we didn't see you making tens of millions of dollars with it. You showed us a series of mocked-up screenshots and an Excel spreadsheet with some names and dollar amounts on them. That does not constitute proof.
You saw previous beta testers making hundreds of thousands in few short months.
No, Michael. We saw 2 fake testimonials from men who had very little grasp of the accents they were attempting to use to give the false impression they were from England and Australia, plus a fake text message on the jet.
You saw members of my tech team making millions of dollars with their copy of the system.
No, Michael. We saw more screenshots from Sergey and nothing from the other 3 school leavers who supposedly make up your tech team.
Heck, you even already saw what is going to happen in your account. I showed you how after a few short minutes of setup, you can sit down and cash your first $3,850 or more within the first hour. This is it. You don't need to know anything. You don't owe me anything. We don't want anything from you. We just love to help. And on each new release, I allow 20 new members to come in for free on a first-come, first-served basis. But you saw the results. There's no catch, but you will need to move fast. I've been there, exactly where you are in life, before the private jet, fancy cars and houses. I had nothing, so I know what it feels like, and this is why I want to help the ones who are willing to take action and change their life. Now it's your turn. Simply enter the details in the form on this page to be one of the 20 new beta testers and get free instant access to our system. You get the software, you get our full support, my mentorship, you get everything for free. All I'm asking you is that you follow my philosophy, and once you make your first $1 million, you start donating and paying it forward. Of course, the money is yours to keep and you can do whatever you want with it, no strings attached. But I think that once success and money strikes you, you will want to help your friends and family and share your wealth.
Yes, Michael, I shall be a benevolent tyrant. Once I've made my first $1 million, the people will love me.
Anyway, let's get your first 3,000 or more immediately. Let's get started now. Enter your details in the form on this page right now, and I'll see you in the members area to get you set up and paid within hours.
Uh-oh. Any investment ad that runs in the UK must include a disclaimer stating that investors may not get their money back. This video breaks that rule. In summary, this video is just lies from start to finish. It's not this man's fault. He's simply an actor who took a couple of jobs to read a script off a teleprompter. Michael Crawford does not exist, not even as many of the fancy descriptions like the nicest rich guy in the world. He never appeared in Forbes. Not that that is necessarily a seal of approval, as I saw a claim from scam investigator CoffeeZilla that people can pay to appear in Forbes anyway. After putting together my comments on this advert video, I had a look on the internet for information about Michael and quantum code, and there's a very good Gizmodo article that says the person who created the ad was sentenced to 36 months in prison in March 2021. I'll put a link to that in the video description. It appears that a lot of people got ripped off and lost all their money to fraudsters. The software did not work. The software is free, but it is just an interface that appears to enable you to gamble on binary options. Even with supposedly reputable trading, to do that you have to go through a brokerage company who receive a slice of your money on all your trades, whether you win or lose. The makers of the software get a kickback from that commission. With this quantum code outfit, there is some question about whether it actually interacted with the markets at all, or whether the figures displayed by the software were just a simulation. The gains the victims thought they were making were a cruel illusion, and their money was immediately stolen, rather than being gambled on any market anywhere. People were prevented from withdrawing any gains they had supposedly made, and although Mark and Michael say you just start with $250, users of the software were repeatedly contacted to invest more and more money, with a mirage of big returns if they just gambled a bit more of the money they couldn't afford to lose in the first place. As the criminal scammer was jailed in 2021, I have to ask, why is YouTube still allowing this ad to run 2 years later? I suppose the answer must be that someone else is running this scam now. When this video was shown to me as a YouTube advert, it included a superimposed link to a website to get the software. But that does not make it legitimate now. It still makes false promises that will lead people to lose more money. Again, why does YouTube endorse this? Quantum code? Con them code, more like. Thank you for watching.
Magic beans.